In this video, I'm going to show you a game-breaking glitch that you can abuse to get over 1,000,000 credits per hour without even going to a shop. You don't have to buy and sell things. You can just get raw credits for 1,000,000 credits per hour. So let's go ahead and get right into this. I'm going to show you everything you need to do in order to do this. The first thing you need is a drug farm. We're going to need lots and lots of amps. I'm going to explain how to do this, but I already made a video on this, so I'm going to do an extremely quick version. If you want more detail and want a longer explanation of the drug farm, check the description of this video below the first paragraph. I'll have a link to that. But what we're going to do is we're going to go to Jemison, and we're going to go to the New Atlantis Fast Travel. Next, you're going to go to Jemison Mercantile, so you're going to spawn in by the ship down there. You're going to run up the scanner, turn left, go up these stairs. Go into Jemison Mercantile. I don't know why she's running. That was crazy. So you're going to go to her, and you're going to go to the Resources tab, and you're going to want any adaptive frames. You're going to want aluminum. You're going to want benzene. You're going to want beryllium. You're going to want chlorine. You're going to want copper. You're going to want fluorine. You're going to want iron. You'll also need nickel. And reactive gauges we'll have to make. You're also going to want sealant. And you're going to want tungsten. And you'll also need some titanium potentially. And you'll also want a few zero wires. And also you can go sit down at a chair over to the right. There's chairs over there. You can sit down, wait 24 hours, and then buy more. She's so close to the port that we can go up here to our inventory, go to our ship, go to the cargo hold, go to our inventory, and then we can just go ahead and stuff these things into the cargo hold straight from our inventory if we're at Jemison Mercantile. Once we have those things, we don't even need to upgrade our cargo hold in this one, so we can skip that step in this one. Now what we need to do is we need to go to our skills. And in our skills, we need to get a few points into science, so that way you can get down to this level and you can get botany. Then you're going to want to get botany. Then after you get botany, you're going to want to go to Jemison, and you're going to want to make an outpost up here in the frozen mountains. But first, you got to do some scanning. You're going to scan tufted snow willows, and you're going to scan the cold cave nettles. These will give you the resources you need. Just go scan like 8 different ones, and it'll give you 100% scanned. Once you have that, and you have the botany skill, you're able to make a greenhouse, and you're able to make both of these resources. Then after that, you're going to look around for a good spot with a lot of argon gas, which this area has argon gas. And then you're going to press R to make an outpost, and you're going to make your outpost somewhere. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go press V to toggle view. All these buttons I'm talking are at the bottom, and you're going to make extractors for argon. And then you're going to, from these extractors, you're going to make gas storage. And depending on what you have, you'll have different storages. You can make them however. And then you're going to go to modify mode. You're going to connect these to a storage. And then you're going to connect those storages together like that. Then you're also going to go back to the build mode. You're going to need power. So you can put down solar arrays off to the side, or you can put down wind turbines. It's up to you. Then you need cobalt though for the wind turbines. And then you're going to go to the builders. You're going to make greenhouses. You're going to need a bunch of greenhouses. So we're just going to make 4 for now. But ideally, you're going to want like, I don't know. It'll probably be enough. You only need a little bit. Because we only need like 100 amps or 200 amps or 500 amps or something. So make some greenhouses. And then the last thing you're going to need is you're going to need water. So you're going to make extractors for water. So we're going to make an extractor here, extractor here. You can make more than 2. It's up to you. I'm just doing this to demo. And then make liquid storage. And then you're going to connect the water to the liquid storage. And then you're going to connect all the storages to each other. It's right-click, then E. It says the buttons at the bottom right. It's create output link. Connect those. Then connect the last one in the chain that you just made to the greenhouses. And then once you've connected to the greenhouses, you'll also need to make some solid storage for what the greenhouses make. So we'll make some solid storage real fast. And then we will go to modify mode, and we'll connect these to the storage. So we'll connect them all to this one right here. Then we're going to connect this one to that, that to that, that to that. And then we'll have all the stuff we need to make drugs. Then what we need to do is we need to pick a spot to put down a few more things. So we're going to put down, we're going to go to this other tab where there's an industrial workbench. And we also need the pharmaceutical lab. And those should be the only things we need. We also should probably want to make a bench. And then what we'll do is with all these things set up, we can sit down and wait for a little bit. Oh, actually, no, we have one more step I forgot. I just missed a step. I got to tell these greenhouses what to make. So we got to go to each of these greenhouses, and one by one, we got to tell them that this one's going to make metabolic agent, which is fine. So they're already set to metabolic agent, so I'll leave those 2 on that. Or I just skipped one, I guess, so we'll change these 2. Okay, so now we need to change some of them to toxins. When we do this, it'll break all the links, unfortunately, so we got to relink them. But you're going to make half of them do toxins, make half of them do metabolic agents. Like that. Then you can go back to F and then R and go back to this. Modify mode, change the view, and then you're going to need to reconnect the water back into them because it'll break the water connection. Even though it goes from water to water, it breaks them anyway. Now you're going to sit on that bench, and you're going to wait 24 hours at the bench, or wait however many hours you want at this bench. Also, don't forget to make sure you have enough power. I actually didn't have enough power, and nothing was happening. So I added more solar arrays, and now I have enough power, and now I'm going to wait for this stuff to fill up. Also, if some things aren't being produced, it means you don't have enough water, which was the case for me. So I actually have to add even more water extractors than what I have right here. So I still don't have enough water, but I have enough to make some. Realistically, I want better extractors. I'm going to research better extractors if you're going to do this. But now I have enough. So now what I can do is make these amps. And I can make 150 of them if I want to, or not even. I actually need more argon gas too. But I was able to make 100. 100 is enough to last for 3 hours of the grind. So that's already good enough. If you want to see more about the making drugs, I have a whole video on how to get 1,000,000 XP and 1,000,000 credits per hour by selling performance-enhancing drugs. I'll have a link for that in the description of the video, like I said earlier. All right, that takes care of the drugs. Now we have amps. We have an insane amount of amps, and now we're ready for the hardcore exploit in order to get 1,000,000+ credits per hour without even using a shop. The last thing you may want here is you really should get, is you should go to your packs, and you should get one that has a balanced boost pack. If you can find one that's an O2 filter with minus 25% oxygen consumption, that's a huge plus, by the way. But you'll have to go kill enemies on randomly generated planets to find one with like that. If you want a normal one, you can go to the commercial district, and way down there's where you spawn the commercial district. Go there, and on the left, right where I'm looking, there's a door that looks like a wall that goes to Outlands. There's also a chair in there. You can go buy one from there. If he doesn't have it, sit in the chair for 24 hours and check again until he has a balanced boost pack. Then once you have that balanced boost pack, you're going to go to Jemison, you're going to go to New Atlantis, and you're going to go to the residential district. Now the last bit of prep here is go to your inventory, go to aid, go to the amp. At the bottom right, press favorite. It's B on keyboard. Favorite it to something that you want to use. Also have a med pack favorited. And we're going to get more med packs during this run. I'll show you how. So make sure you have the amp. It'll just make it way easier if it's like that. So you spawn right here. Turn around. You'll see this train right here. You're going to go this side of the train over here. And this is also why you really want a balanced boost pack. So we're going to go over here. And if you don't have the balanced boost pack, you won't be able to go this way. It'll be much slower. You'll have to go a different way. But you can jump off over here. You can boost pack so you don't die. Now, you might break a lot of legs here, but you can fall down here and then boost your way over to here. Also, make sure to use that amp. I forgot to use the amp. You're going to land right here, and ideally the one right below that is what I meant to land on. Be careful not to break a leg. And then you're going to go over here and drop down into here, and now we're outside of the map. Now, the main point here is to go as fast as possible doing this without breaking any legs. Once you get here, you can go the way I just went, go here, and then zigzag like this to get up this hill. From this point, you can start walking because we need to get all of our O2 back right now. We need to get all our oxygen back if we can. So just zigzag your way up here while you're waiting. Okay, it's already back. So we're going to get up right about here. And then we're going to look over this way, and we're going to jump and then boost up to here. And then we're going to look right here and sprint. Right now, we're underwater swimming. Don't go too far to the left or you'll pop out of a wall. So just get around like that. If you look up, you do go up faster to get around that. So where I was looking there really did matter. Now we're going to go over here. Going to keep sprinting. And we are underwater right now, and the game's trying to push us up above the water. Also, at a certain point, we'll start drowning and losing HP. So let your bar run till it's like halfway of CO2. Then let it recharge some. And then you're just going to run the rest of the way, something like this. It just depends on if you have that balanced boost pack or not. Depends on if you have the sprint trait or not. But you go like that. You just want to minimize your HP loss. And then you'll come out like this. And then you can boost like this in order to get up on this ledge. If you mess this part up right here, you can actually, if you're like down here, if you have that amp going, you can just, oh, I missed the jump. If you have the amp going, you can just jump from here and then boost and easily make it, and it'll let you run up this weird thing like that. Then from here, you're gonna jump or just fall and boost if you mess it up. Doesn't really matter. With the balanced boost pack, you're gonna go around like this. If you fall in there, you can jump and shimmy up the corner until you get up. And then you're gonna get back here. Now we can steal from the stores. Now you gotta be careful. If the shop owner is glitched and they're looking at you, like if they're, like I've had it before where they're glitched and they're standing outside of their shop, then don't steal because they'll catch you stealing. We're going to this first one. Take 1,500 credits just because it's right there. Might as well grab it every time. Now we got to go over here, and this one's a little more complicated. So this is Jemison Mercantile, and she's staring at me right now. So we want to get over here where she can't see me because she can see me like that. Now we're going to go into her chest, hit transfer, go to aid, and see if she has any med packs, any emergency kits, or any trauma packs. So she has 5 med packs, which is great. So now that she has those, We're going to back out, and we're also going to scroll down through here to take her credits. And then we're going to go to our inventory, and we're going to go to aid, and we're going to go to those med packs, and we're going to favorite those as well. So now that HP we lost, we can get back that HP for like 5 cycles. So you're just going to check that every time and make sure you have med packs. Then you're going to run over this way, and we're going to get one more thing. This is where all the credits are. And also, by the way, I know I'm pretending like nothing's happening, but yeah, this is crazy. The way the shops work in this game is there's just a chest under the ground, and that the shop owner is just an interaction point for it. But you're gonna run at your shop or at your ship, and you're gonna come over here and drop down right here. If you still have the amp going, you can jump this. If not, use another amp and jump up here. If you jump too high, you'll jump through the ground, so be careful. And then you're going to take these 72,000 credits. Now we have to do a weird special trick to reset them, because they won't reset in 24 hours. When you take from their chests, it breaks them for some reason. So now you go to the map, go to Sol over here. This is where Earth is. You can go to Venus, and if you've seen my previous videos, you know what's about to happen. So you can go to Venus, you can go to a random landing area, and then you can land. And if you have Planetary Habitation 3, you can go even faster. I'm going to scale everything off of Planetary, as far as how much you can get per hour. I'm going to scale everything off if the best case scenario. But if you don't want to buy Planetary Habitation, you can just come in like this, go into your ship, find a chair or a bed in your ship, sit down and wait 24 hours. But if you want to be really fancy and get crazy money, even more money, go to the science tab of your skills, get tons of science points until you get down to this bottom row, and then get Planetary Habitation. At rank 3, it will let you build an outpost on planets with a corrosive atmosphere, which is what Venus has. And then what you can do is you can build an outpost on Venus, which makes this process of waiting here like 20, maybe 30 seconds faster, depending on your ship. So I made an outpost here, and all this outpost is a bench. So I go here, sit down on a bench, and now here's the part that is very specific. So we have to wait 10 hours. I haven't tested everything, but 10, 9, something like that. 10 is guaranteed. I've tested 10 a million times. 10 works. So do 10 hours. If you do 5 hours, you can wait 5 hours as many times as you want until thousands and thousands of hours have passed, and they'll never refresh. There's something about doing 1,000 hours of universal time all at once that fixes the shops after you steal from their chests like that. So after 1,000 universal time hours, then we can go back, and then they'll have reset their boxes, and we can go and steal more stuff. So if you do this all correctly, it's going to be like just 2 minutes or something to go steal everything, and then takes about another minute to go here and refresh everything, and then go back or something like that. I'm actually going to test it right now. I'm going to do a quick little speed run of it. I'm going to do a timer. I'm going to skip ahead. I'll show you a little sped up version just to, for funniness sake, and then I'll tell you how the results went. So I just took the third one right at the 10-minute mark. So just slightly over 10 minutes to do 3 cycles of this. So when you do the math on that, that is 1,400,000 credits every single hour, not including med packs if you want to take those. Those don't weigh anything. You could take a bunch of stuff from there potentially if you want to figure out what it is you want to steal. You care about your weight limit though. So you could potentially get 1.5 million if you're, know items you want to steal from Jemison Mercantile every single time. But I'm not really focused on that in this video. My focus on this video is without using the shops, because it's annoying having to sell 5,000 credits or 10,000 credits, then go wait, come back, sell 5,000 credits. That's awful. I'm tired of dealing with that. This is much more active and a much more fun way to get credits. Now, will this get patched eventually? Probably, question mark, Bethesda, I don't know. But as of right now, you can do this. And I don't see any reason you couldn't do it on Xbox as well. As far as I'm aware, this works on PC. This works on Xbox as well. So if you want to go out there and you want to get this money, that's how you do it, guys. Hopefully this video helped you. Check out my other videos. I have shipbuilding guides, outpost guides. I have a way to get 1 million XP and 1 million credits per hour by selling drugs, which was the video I keep talking about that, was how to do the, drug stuff in more detail that we did at the start of this video. We also have how to manufacture for 20,000 XP per minute. There's all sorts of cool videos in the description of this video, so just go through there and find other fun things that'll help you out if you're into that kind of stuff. But that's it for this one, guys. Hopefully it helped you out. That was every little detail. Hopefully I covered it all correctly. And now hopefully you have a better idea of how to do this glitch so that you can also get 1.4 million credits per hour without even opening a shop, basically. I mean, indirectly opening, but without even using a shop in Starfield.